Yo, the video that you guys are gonna see is a culmination of a couple things that we did across 2 weeks. Me and the guys, we linked up, gonna do some clothing brand thing. As far as the brand, I'm probably gonna postpone that until I can master this type of content style, and I give you guys content that you actually want to see. A couple of people have been asking me about, PT and putting them on, plans and stuff like that, and I'm all down for it. I'll put you on a free plan. If you want, DM me on IG, MLLKIAS. But for now, I'm just gonna master this type of content style, and then move on to whatever I want to move on later. But yeah, like just this mentality that I'm trying to preach is more important and can be emphasized through content than fashion. I'm not much of a fashion guy. As you guys can see, I have a beater. This is a regular fit. Like, I'm not on anything. You know what I mean? I'm just regular every day. So not much of a fashion guy, but if I do want to explore that later in the future, I will. But yeah, enough of me yapping, bro. Just enjoy the montage. Yeah, guys, basically this is a montage, right? We're just talking about the brand. They'll be friends, by the way, for letting me link at this place with them. Just chopping it up. Most of this was jokes, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously I was working on the brand, but we were just bouncing off ideas, kind of just chilling. Really peak life right here, just genuine LARPing. But what I wanted the brand to be was outside of a clothing brand, right? As I talked about that in the beginning of the video, it's not just a clothing brand. I want to start something that transcends, just anything in general. I want people to look at Kaizen and being like, oh yeah, this is self-improvement. This is how you actually improve yourself, regardless of how other people think of it. I think self-improvement is one of the most fulfilling paths to go and partake in, whether that's improving your physique, or whether that's improving your finances and actually disciplining yourself to control yourself in any aspect, right? It doesn't matter. But the area of self-improvement is something that I'm very passionate about and very passionate on to bringing, right? Well, regardless of whether it's in a clothing brand or not. So yeah, I mean, let's keep watching, I guess. I appreciate you guys watching.
Oh, this show. I never watched it, but it was like that. Let me make this on this guy.
Let me know when you're about to record.
I've been recording it.
Yo.
Don't worry, I'm editing these videos, so you don't need to worry.
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay, but you don't have the basic Netflix. It's not on basic Netflix.
Really? Man. Yo, the sex scenes in this shit is like every second. Most of the premise of it, so yeah, as you guys can see, like the Japanese letters, and then yeah, just 1% improvement every day. I wanted it to be something like this. If you guys don't know, that's essentials. Most of the time when you're like looking for brands or concepts of brands, you want to go about what you would like to see in a brand, right? Like, I don't want to wear like something loud or crass. Like, I know some people would like that. I know some of my friends do wear like loud stuff, but regardless, I think the simple, I don't know if you guys can see, but the simpleness of it kind of goes like that, So yeah. Another thing is, yeah, like I want a logo that also stands out. Most of these brands also have like designs that just portray like how loud they are. But regardless, like the logo in and of itself is what you want, right? You don't want something to hide your physique or your talents or whatever. Like, I just wanted something to, actually exemplify what I'm saying, right? But yeah, that's most of it. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of this process is just gonna be about spreading the message of the brand. It's not more about the clothing. Like, you can make different pieces, different designs. Everybody's a designer by any chance. Everybody has a creative mind, right? So, but like, you need a message behind your clothing that actually means something. But yeah, right now I'm just gonna keep designing and seeing pieces or concepts that actually portray what I'm trying to say. But aside from that, yeah, like that's basically what I got down so far. So yeah. Appreciate y'all for watching the video, man. You know, it took me a while to edit, but it was worth it 100%. This is after I edited it. I realized it was gonna be like 4 or 5 minutes. I didn't know it was gonna be that short. I thought it was gonna be a little bit longer, but regardless, I think short videos actually portray a better, you know, vibe, let's just say. But yo, I appreciate you guys for watching. Comment what you want to see below. I know, like what I just said in the beginning of the video, I'm not going to pursue clothing in general. I'm not a designer. People know I'm not a designer. But putting it into the clothing format actually gave me an idea of what I want Kaizen to look like for my content, or what I want it to look like in general. So yeah, I mean, that being a good thing. And also, like I mentioned in the beginning, if you do want PT training at all, hit me up, let me know. My Instagram's MLLKIAS. I'll give you a free diet plan, free workout plan. It's just something to schedule around your day so that you guys can actually get your work in and look the best you guys can look, right? And, you know, that's the first step to self-improvement, right? I mean, economy's going up, everything's going up, inflation in every aspect of life. The first thing you can do is build a solid physique, and then after that, you'll be like, oh, everything else is low-key easy because I got the confidence from this. But yo, that's just a thought. Appreciate y'all. See you guys on the next one.